with a left groin injury. We go from a quad to a quad to a...
The WNBA is in full-blown panic mode right now, and for good reason. Caitlin Clark, their biggest star, their cash cow, the reason people even bother to watch this league anymore, is out. Groin injury, left quad. Who knows at this point? Because just like everything else the WNBA does, it's all a mess. And now viewership is falling off a cliff. Let's not pretend otherwise. The minute Clark left the floor, the TV ratings dropped. Ticket sales stalled, merch stopped moving, casual fans stopped watching. And what's the WNBA's reaction? It's day-to-day, day-to-day. You rushed her back twice already. Her legs are giving out like the league's credibility. Let's be honest, without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA is back to being a niche hobby that only a handful of people care about. You think people are showing up to watch some 4-for-7 shooting and flag football fouls? Number of people tuned in for Caitlin Clark, and you broke her. You push her too hard, and now the whole league is paying the price. So, here's the million-dollar question. Did the WNBA sacrifice their golden goose for short-term gains? Or are they just too incompetent to protect the only reason people are still watching?
Called her the league. That should be her moniker, because she is the league, right? She was injured. The ratings dipped. There was pressure for her to come back. She might have rushed back. And what happens when you rush back and you try to make up for one injury? You cause another one. Someone brought this up to me. Go, Steve, you ever think that the last couple of games she is suffering or ailing physically? Because she may have come back.
Let's call it what it is. Caitlin Clark isn't just hurt. She's been sacrificed. You don't go from playing through pain to missing games unless something's been wrong for a while. This groin injury, it didn't come out of nowhere. It's the direct result of the WNBA pushing her to the limit and pretending everything's fine. First it was a quad. Then she's back in 3 days later, dropping 32 points, like a miracle. Everyone's celebrating. The Fever's doing victory laps. And now she's won a 23 from 3 over 3 games and limping off the court again. What happened? They broke her. You put your star in during garbage time, up by 15 with 45 seconds left. Who are you trying to impress? This ain't coaching. It's clout chasing. The WNBA thinks Caitlin's invincible. She's tough. She can handle it. She's not a superhero. She's a 23-year-old who's being targeted every game, playing through injury and taking the blame when the team loses. And now that she's out, you're going to act surprised the ratings dipped. The league isn't just collapsing. It's being exposed. And every strong, empowered front office exec in the WNBA is now scrambling, wondering how they can fix the fact that the product doesn't sell without one player. Pathetic. Stephanie White, the head coach of the Indiana Fever, or should we say the head of the Let's Run franchise star into the ground campaign. This woman says Clark reported pain late last night. Really? Because fans on Twitter spotted something was wrong 3 games ago. But you, the one on the sidelines, didn't see it. Girl, we all got eyes. We saw her limping, dragging her legs, missing shots she normally buries. The lift wasn't there. The fire wasn't there. The joy completely gone. So what does Steph do? We'll treat it day-to-day. Day-to-day. The fans want her to rest, not play 35 minutes while clearly injured, not get tossed back into blowouts, and not be forced to carry a roster that looks like it was drafted by random lottery numbers. Let's be real. Stephanie White isn't way over her head. You need a coach who protects your franchise, not one who's trying to prove a point while Caitlin Clark's body breaks down. She should have been benched weeks ago for rest, for recovery, for protection. Instead, she's broken. And it's on you, coach. Why is in the arena? The fans. Because while the WNBA plays dumb, the fans. We saw this coming a mile away. We saw the limp. We saw her wincing after drives. We saw the hesitation on her step-back threes. Everyone watching said, yo, something's off. And yet, what did the WNBA do? Absolutely nothing. They shoved her back on the court game after game, minute after minute, even when the game was already won. You're up by 20 and still playing her with 45 seconds left. What is this, a punishment? Caitlin Clark is out here saving your league, putting butts in seats, and you can't even give her proper rest. You treat her like a prop for social media clips, and then act shocked when she breaks down. That's not coaching. That's not management. That's abuse. And now that she's out, guess who's quiet? The same WNBA execs who were cashing checks off her name last week. Tell us how many more injuries before someone in the league grows a brain. Let's just say what everyone's thinking. No Caitlin, no ratings. The WNBA was breaking records. Key word was, as soon as Caitlin Clark went down, so did the numbers. And honestly, it's not even surprising because the cold hard truth is this. People aren't watching for team basketball. They're not watching for grit. They're watching for Caitlin Clark. Full stop. She's the Steph Curry of the WNBA, the Michael Jordan. The entire product is built around her. And without her, what's left? A bunch of salty veterans throwing elbows and talking trash after shooting 3 for 14? You can't market that. You built your whole business model around one rookie, and then let her get thrown around like a crash dummy. And now the fans are walking. Mass boycotts, Twitter meltdowns, people literally turning off games when they find out she's not playing. What did you expect? You can't treat your only star like dirt and then cry when nobody tunes in. The WNBA had one job: protect Caitlin Clark. They failed miserably. Let's be real. When Caitlin's not playing, this doesn't feel like the WNBA. It feels like the WCBA, the We Can't Ball Association. You want viewers to stick around and watch 17 missed layups, 7 travel calls, and players throwing elbows like it's WWE. The skill drop-off is insane. And it's even worse when you realize this league had one job, just one job: protect their only marketable star and give her a team that helps her shine. Instead, what did the WNBA do? They handed Caitlin Clark a below-average coach, teammates who can't hit wide-open shots, and a schedule that looks like it was written by someone who's never played back-to-back basketball games in their life. Now she's out, and everyone's shocked that fans are walking. The product without Caitlin is just not watchable. Sorry, not sorry. Until the WNBA builds actual stars around her and raises the quality of play across the board, fans are going to treat this like what it is: Caitlin Clark and friends. Take Caitlin away, and you're left with friends. And guess what? Nobody's watching that rerun again. Let's talk about protection, because Caitlin Clark isn't getting any. Not from the refs, not from her teammates, and sure as hell not from the league office. This girl gets hammered every time she drives into the paint. And what happens? Whistles stay silent. Refs look the other way. Players laugh it off like it's a joke. You think that happens to Breanna Stewart? You think they let A.J. Wilson get smacked in the face and not call it? The truth is the WNBA refs, and especially the female ones, seem to have a chip on their shoulder when it comes to Caitlin. Maybe it's jealousy. Maybe it's politics. But it's obvious she's being treated like an outsider. And Kathy Angelbert completely invisible, silent as ever. Where's the league president when her biggest star is being fouled into retirement? We needed a statement, a warning, a fine, something to say, hey, we're watching. We're protecting her. But no, instead we get nothing while Caitlin Clark limps into another MRI. If the WNBA doesn't start defending its stars, it won't have any left. You drafted Caitlin Clark. You signed the future. You put the league's weight on her shoulders. So why the hell is the team still playing like she's a role player? This is your Allen Iverson, your Steph Curry, your MJ, and instead of building around her, you're treating her like a spark off the bench. Where's the system designed around her? Where's the coach that gets her? Where's the enforcer who sets hard screens, clears space, and knocks someone on there, but when they cheap shot her? You want Clark to dominate like AI did, then give her the same structure Iverson had in Philly. The Sixers said, Allen, you're the engine, we'll handle the rest. That's what Indiana needs to do with Caitlin. But right now, she's taking hard fouls, playing 36 minutes injured, and being asked to carry a team that doesn't even set decent screens. Build a wall around her or watch the whole foundation collapse. Here's the bottom line. WNBA, sit Caitlin Clark now. Shut her down until the All-Star break. I don't care if she says she feels okay. You're supposed to protect her from herself. You've already pushed her through one quad injury. Now it's the groin. Next, it'll be the hamstring, the back, or, God forbid, the ACL. This isn't about one season. This is about her entire career. Do you want Caitlin Clark for 10 years, or just for 10 more games? Because if you keep pushing her out there to carry a dysfunctional team and make up for bad coaching, she won't last. This is your only star, your one ticket to real relevance. Don't Derrick Rose her. Let her rest, heal, reset, then come back strong for the long game. This girl's not just your MVP. She's your survival. So, WNBA, ask yourself, is it worth losing the entire future of your league just to avoid losing tonight's game? And here's where we end this story with the beginning of something new, the boycott. Fans are pissed, and they're right to be. You let the only reason they tune in get bullied, injured, and overplayed into another groin strain, then acted like it's no big deal. Oh, she'll be back soon. Not good enough. You don't treat your superstar like a disposable marketing tool and expect loyalty. You don't let coaches run her into ground and expect people to keep buying tickets. Now, the fans are walking. The stadiums are already half empty. Viewership tanking. Social media turning against the league faster than ever before. And guess what? You deserve it until the WNBA starts protecting Caitlin Clark, listening to its audience, and treating its stars like actual human beings, not just headlines you can keep bleeding viewers. This isn't just about one injury. This is about respect. Caitlin Clark earned hers. The fans gave it to her. And now the league, well, they've lost theirs. So go ahead, WNBA. Keep pretending everything's fine. But don't be surprised when there's no one left watching. Hey, if you're tired of the way this league is treating its only star, do something about it. Drop a comment, hit like, subscribe, and let the WNBA know we see everything. This ain't over.